last 2 weekends, so I took Pearl along with Millie to the massage course.
Yep.
Usually when I take Pearl out, I take her by herself. She's been out away from home a couple of times. She was just anxious, out of her body anxious.
The whole experience was pretty overwhelming for her. Like all of it, even before you left here.
Okay.
I just want to have a look at that, whether it's even related.
It was not the horse that I'm used to having.
This was just a whole weird experience. She is so out of her body.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about having to ground her. She was very out of her body then.
The next door neighbours, probably a month ago, uprooted a whole lot of trees. And since then she has been very, very out of her mind, to the point she stayed down the back in one of those really hot days and didn't drink water and went into like stress heat.
Yeah, right. All right, because I'm feeling it started here. It's been here before going there. She's still a bit off. You'll have to ground and reset her polarity every day. So these trees have had a massive effect on her energetically. They really have.
That's what I was feeling. I was feeling that she was, because I wasn't home when it happened. My mother was here with her.
Right.
And she said she was just standing at the fence and then all of a sudden she just started running out of control. And then she's literally just spent the whole time down in her back corner and constantly just staring up that way.
It's like a part of her has died.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like my heart's been torn out.
Okay. Good girl.
What's your connection with those trees? Oh, she's got a lot of Aboriginal in her, like Australian Aboriginal.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's something big around this.
Yeah. I actually thought, a thought myself was to walk her in to see what had happened, because the ground is still open.
Right.
They've not filled the ground back in.
Yeah. Oh, there's trauma here.
Clear quartz into the clear quartz, and if you can get to the spots where the trees are, you
get some clear quartz in there too. Yeah. And I just see that's clearing and spreading out the energy.
Yeah.
This is a moment in time. There's such a connection. She is like a tree that has been uprooted. So you're talking about guardian trees. It really feels like something like that.
It was funny the other night in that storm. I'd not seen her react to a storm like that before. She come bolting around here, flat chat, and it was that nasty afternoon storm.
Yeah.
And she was just pacing, and I sat over there and I did some tapping, like you showed us how to do, and she actually stood there calmly under the tree, and I said, "It's okay, it's going to pass, the storm will pass, you're fine." And she went off back down to eat her dinner.
Doing ear slides.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do some of these. Not yanking, we're just gentle, and some little circles around the ears.
Yep.
Yeah. And that can just help turn that fight-flight off. And even, like, you bring your fingers together and you can do it all over anywhere on the body.
Yep.
And you can have like two fingers, a little clump, and you just, from 6 o'clock, 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 9, Tellington T-touch circle, 6 to 9. You know, it can help bring her back in the body as well. I just feel like taking these trees out and removing any trees or anything around, changing anything around here, but that particularly, it's like the energy in the area has just been displaced, and she's inside that and feeling displaced within it. She doesn't really know how to be. Can we just do a little? Okay. Just felt like I needed to do that. Just getting the heart energy flowing a bit. Oh, I'm feeling here. I'm goosebumping here, not in a good way. And a release. This is that heart release right there. Good girl.
But last time we spoke, you said to try and get her an acupuncturist.
Yep.
I failed miserably trying to get one. So the lady that came into the clinic from Melbourne, she did some red light.
Yep.
on the points that you had shown us, and you could instantly see the body change. It just stopped tucking up and released.
Yeah,
and
right,
So-
okay. So I gave you some points, did I? Good on me.
Yes.
That was good. Yeah, that's very effective. You know what else I think with this is with acupuncture? I think you're on a bit of a pathway.
I believe so too.
And I think you may end up learning acupuncture or acupressure or something.
And learning Reiki the other week, like with grounding her, I got this feeling that maybe that's something I'd like to go and try, to learn to do Reiki with horses.
Yes, I like it. You know, you've got two very hypersensitive horses here.
Yep.
They will respond to energy healing, acupuncture, all of that work, tapping so well. There's so many things that you can learn. So really tap into what you're drawn to. And if it's Reiki for now, you've got two great horses here to help you be your students.
Yep.
She's finding it really hot.
Yeah.
She doesn't deal with summer, and she really struggles with humidity.
Yes, she does.
It's like the heat, humidity is a killer. There's some chemicals or something around.
It used to be an orchard.
Right, there's some fertiliser.
It used to be an orchard.
Is it arsenic or is that one of the...
It's something, it tastes toxic, but it's old. It's old stuff that's deep into the soil, and you get rain that goes down and then everything comes up from there.
Yep.
There's a great sense of curiosity around her. And playfulness. And a lot of this playfulness is for you as well, just to lighten and brighten.
Yep.
She loves you. She says,
love her too.
I love you. But the feeling that goes with those words is pretty palpable. She's really happy here. Apart from this
what's going on
recent stuff, actually she's really happy with you. So wherever you are, she's happy.